I know there's a bunch of you guys that do not eat your veggies. You are not getting your veggies in, and you need to be getting them veggies in. Today's video is about how I went from eating no vegetables and hating eating vegetables to really loving them and eating them every single day, no problem, and enjoying it. I think this will be super beneficial for you guys. Hopefully, what I did, you can maybe apply to your life and get some veggies in, because I know there's so many people out there that don't get enough vegetables and get enough healthy food in their diet. This is a kind of, I don't know if it's necessarily a hack, but it's how I built my tolerance essentially up to eating vegetables. And this isn't just I just ate them every day and every meal and just began to like them and force myself to eat them. It wasn't like that. It was kind of a gradual increase and build up of tolerance, and it really benefited me. And now I enjoy eating them. Like, I have no problem eating them at all. So how did it work? Well, I was going to school for nutrition, and this was actually even before I decided I wanted to go into nutrition for my major, and I was eating healthy. Wasn't eating my vegetables, but I was eating fruits. I was eating everything else. I was not eating a bunch of bad stuff. And I knew if I wanted to take it to the next level, like, I needed to start eating vegetables. Like, I ate carrots and potatoes, which I don't really count potatoes as like a hearty, like real vegetable. But yeah, so I wanted to increase my vegetable intake. I knew how healthy they were and whatnot. So what I did, and this was the first step, and this is what I recommend everyone trying. If you're eating dinner, eat it on a bed of lettuce. That is the first step into liking vegetables. So what I would do is, like, let's say you have, I don't know, lasagna for dinner or something, or you got like beef stroganoff, I don't know, something like that, right? Just some basic dinner. It doesn't have to, it's not necessarily healthy or whatnot, or chicken parmesan or Mexican food, right? Just put it on a bed of like spinach, like on the plate, and mix it in. Like, I think we could all say that like spinach or like a mixed green bag, this is where you're going to start. This is where I started. They don't taste horrible. They just taste bland and kind of boring, and it's just like hard to eat it. So that's why you mix it in with like something really tasty like lasagna or something or whatever. And if you put it on a small bed of lettuce and you mix it in, you don't taste it as much. It adds a little bit to the meal, not a crazy taste or anything, and you're getting in the veggies. And then what you do essentially is you do that for a couple months. This is what I did. And then I would gradually like increase the amount of vegetables, like the amount of lettuce in the bowl. So I would get a little bit more taste, but I was already used to it a little bit based on what I was eating before with having a small amount of it. So I was gradually getting used to it. And then what I did was I just added in like carrots to the mix as well. Because I like carrots. You got to find a vegetable you like and you mix it in there. So like, let's say you're having chicken parmesan or something that night. You put the chicken parmesan on your bed of lettuce with some carrots. And it doesn't have to be that big of a bed of lettuce. You could start small and grow it like I did, but whatever you feel. And then you mix it in. And then a couple months later, I added in broccoli. And then a couple months later, I added in, I think, zucchini or cucumber, maybe. And then it got to the point a couple months later, this is like a year in, I'm just throwing in like a mixed frozen bag of vegetables on top of my bed of lettuce, on top of my bed of whatever my dinner was. So let's say I had like tofu, sweet potatoes, and I don't know, let's just say tofu and sweet potatoes or something, or like steak, rice, and chicken, or what, I don't even know. I'm just making stuff up. But if you had those things, I would literally just put all that on top of the lettuce and the vegetables and turn everything just into a big salad. And I would start to actually, once you're, because you're eating these foods that you're putting on your salad or your lettuce and your vegetables that are seasoned, and have like maybe a little bit of oil in them or whatever. I don't know, that makes it taste better. You know what I'm saying, guys? And that goes into the vegetables and the lettuce once you mix it in, right? So it makes those taste even better. And then you just kind of get used to it. And this is the strategy I basically used. And I can tell you, I eat a salad every single night for dinner. This was a strategy I used to build my tolerance up. You start small. You just start with a little bit of lettuce, and then you grow it a little bit, and then you start every couple months throwing in one more vegetable. And you start building up a tolerance, and it mixes in, and then you start appreciating the taste of the vegetables a little bit more because it's mixing in with the flavors of everything else you're eating and putting on top of it. So I'd recommend this strategy. Let me know how you guys think it works. It worked for me, especially if you're someone that's just kind of like indifferent on vegetables, like you don't hate them, but you're just like, I kind of want to just eat more. Like whatever you're eating, just put it on top of some vegetables and mix it in. That is the easiest way to get them in. And if you're trying to lose weight, it's beneficial for you because you're adding volume of food, a lot of food volume to your meal, but you're not adding a lot of calories. And it makes you more full for longer. So it really does benefit you long term if your goal is to lose weight. But that's pretty much it, guys. I just want to talk about that strategy. I think this would be really beneficial for everyone to know that like there is a way to actually sustainably and eat vegetables and maintain that without like struggling and like forcing to eat themselves to eat them, or mixing them up in a blender and then drinking it with just choking it down. This makes them actually taste decently well because you're mixing it in with something that tastes good. So totally would recommend the strategy. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you guys think about this. If you guys have ever tried something out similar to this or other strategies that you guys have used to start liking vegetables. But again, I was someone that hated vegetables. I would not eat anything that was green, any lettuce or anything, any pickle, any broccoli. The only vegetable I would eat were carrots and potatoes. And then I started this strategy, and I was like, lettuce is all right. I guess I can force it down. But then I would mix this, and I'm like, 3 months later, it's not that bad. Okay, I'll keep doing it. And then I increased the volume of the lettuce. I'm like, okay, I can handle this. Yes, I'm getting my veggies in. And then I started sprinkling in a couple more vegetables, right? And just adding more to it. And now I don't even need to really eat anything like super yummy with my vegetables. Like I just have some like seasoning on there, and I put it in my salad, and I'm good to go. So definitely recommend this strategy. Would try it out. It worked wonders for me, and hope you guys liked the video. So everyone, happy Friday. Hope everyone has a great weekend and have a great rest of your night. Peace out.